Another way of describing a good person might be to call them a Boy Scout. Both terms fit for this year's recipient of the Patrick and Patricia Forde Good Person Memorial Award. James Murphy has dedicated many years to Boy Scouts of America and most recently as Scoutmaster for Troop 13 in Needham since 2011. Needham Youth and Family Services recognized Murphy for his selfless dedication to the youth in the community at a ceremony on Monday, January 27th at Town Hall.
You hear phrases like Scout's honor, he's such a Boy Scout, oh, I see you're an Eagle Scout on your resume. And for that to mean something, Scouting has to be something more than just another club. I really think that Jim did a lot to make Scouting mean something more than just another activity.
Jim empowers young people through patient, supportive guidance, helping them navigate challenges and make decisions that promote teamwork and build essential life skills. He exemplifies the very values that Scouting seeks to instill in its members. His nominators describe his leadership as being grounded in trustworthiness, loyalty, kindness, and responsibility, all while holding his Scouts to the highest standard of achievement and conduct.
He's really nice, but also he wants things done right. He's very, stern but kind person.
I've gotten questions about how, who are my people I recognize as an idol or something. He's always one of the first three people. He's really a great guy, but he has high expectations. If I had a Scoutmaster that didn't expect as much from me, I wouldn't have enjoyed Scouting as much. He's really the perfect Scoutmaster in my mind.
What you do need to be able to get out of Scouts is the idea that you have a goal, you have this requirement, it's set, and you're only going to get it checked off if you fulfilled it, if you've put in all the necessary effort. And under Jim's leadership, Troop 13 was the kind of place where that was expected. There were no shortcuts. If you got that requirement signed off, you darn well knew that you had earned it.
For the older Scouts, definitely tough but fair. And that's there's not a lot of that these days. And so having an adult that sets expectations and is consistent is very healthy for the kids. Now, what I enjoy is around younger Cub Scouts. It's interesting to see big adult Jim with the young Cub Scouts. He's definitely a different, more approachable demeanor with them.
Jim probably isn't liking this attention. He doesn't do it for this reason. He's very similar to my parents, where they didn't like being the center of attention. They'd rather do whatever they're doing kind of behind the curtain. And I think that goes to show why this award is so important, is to honor those people who should be honored, but wouldn't make a big fuss and wouldn't talk too much about what they do.
I was able to meet with the Forde family and hear a little bit about what their parents had done and what they've been doing to try and keep things going, and that's tremendous. And I looked at some of the past recipients, and they're obviously have done a lot for the community, so that was kind of really neat to see that aspect of it. So I think that makes this neat. Still a surprise, but kind of neat.
Beyond the uniform, he's just a decent, caring individual. There's a lot that he does for families outside of Scouting. It's natural for folks to reach out in times of need to those in the community that they trust, and Jim often is on the other end of the phone when people have need.
Jim has driven this for a decade and a half almost, and it's just really good for our community and the leadership skills that the kids learn. It really helps them advance in life going forward. So congratulations, Jim. You totally deserve this.